This is the afternoon weather update. This is for Tuesday, the 24th of October. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather will stay dry for a while, but big changes coming up next week. But of course, we need some rain. We'll see what the latest modeling looks like. First off, this is the upper air look across the country today. And again, ridging is the story. Western trough, eastern ridge, and the ridge here providing sinking air subsidence, and that means we'll be dry for the rest of this week. There is the visible satellite view. It is a sunny day across Alabama. Clouds off to the west. Closest rain over parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. And the better chance of rain will stay west and north of here through the week as the ridge keeps the rain-producing systems there. Another warm day today. Tuscaloosa managing 80. Birmingham 78. Anniston 76. Dothan 82. Montgomery 81. We're going to see highs really in the low 80s for most spots right on through the upcoming weekend, which is about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. But underneath that trough, looky here, winter storm warnings in effect for parts of Washington State, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana. Winter storm watches in effect for parts of South Dakota. In terms of severe weather, got a couple of marginal risks through tonight. That's level 1 out of 5. 1 through parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, 1 for parts of West Texas, southern New Mexico, and southeast Arizona. Pretty much the same situation tomorrow and on day 3, which is Thursday. No organized severe weather expected across the country. We do need rain, and unfortunately, it just looks like we're not going to get that much. This is a look at rain for the next 7 days, and again, you can see the better rains off to the west of here, parts of Texas, Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas getting a soaking, but again, we just can't buy a drop. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week, and there's some chance, a fairly decent chance, we'll see some rain toward the middle of next week, but probably not a major rain event. So again, the Forestry Commission this morning coming out with a new statement that just don't do any outdoor burning statewide. Tropical weather. TD number 21, that is dissipated over Central America. That thing was a very, very short-lived tropical depression. And we've got Hurricane Tammy still hanging in there. Here's the 7-day outlook. And we note in the eastern Pacific, we got a hurricane coming up on the west coast of Mexico by the name of Otis. Here's a look at Tammy this afternoon. Still looks pretty good. The top wind 75 miles an hour, minimal hurricane. It's far from land at this point. Well northeast of Puerto Rico, well east of the Bahamas. And here's the latest track from the National Hurricane Center. They bring it to a point near Bermuda this weekend as a post-tropical cyclone. The Hurricane Center basically takes it from a Category 1 hurricane Thursday morning to an extratropical system Thursday night, more of a cold core gale instead of a warm core tropical system. But again, we would use you or advise you to exercise caution if you're on the island of Bermuda because the models are all over the board here. Again, this is the GFS ensemble, and you talk about model madness. Again, like yesterday, about half the ensemble members bring it west, half the ensemble members bring it east. And most likely this thing sits out there and does the hokey pokey and will probably fizzle out. I don't think this will affect the United States, but it's always interesting when you see the ensembles looking like that. Let's go to the 12Z GFS model fans. This is valid tomorrow at 4. Upper high, pretty much right on top of us, so it's going to be warm and dry here. Trough coming into the northwest. That'll provide the big snows for some of the cities there for the first time this season. A trough over New Mexico and far west Texas. But again, in terms of sensible weather, we're warm and dry. Upper 70s, low 80s. This is Thursday, and this is Friday. Low 80s, the sky mostly sunny. Saturday as the weekend begins. Still warm, still dry. But look at the snow there on Saturday. Very cold air coming into the northern states. Snow from north of Denver up through parts of Nebraska, the Dakotas, Minnesota. A little bit of sleet and ice coming down in parts of Kansas. That's a sign of the times. But again, where we are, low 80s, partly to mostly sunny. And the same thing on Sunday. That ridge is just keeping everything off to the north and west. Rain from Texas up to the parts of the Ohio Valley and the northeast. This is Monday, that rain creeping in our direction. Now, with a cold front, that would suggest maybe a chance of showers Monday night. And this is a week from today, Tuesday the 31st, Halloween. And again, the trough passing to the north, the ridge beat down a little bit, but unfortunately, the GFS looks pretty dry here. It looks like there could be a little light rain maybe Monday night or early Tuesday, then it just fizzles out. But I think what's going to happen, the front will be stalling out near the Gulf Coast, and you can see that moisture to the west, and we'll have overrunning where moisture goes up and over the shallow, cool air. It's going to be much cooler by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, and I think we'll have some chance of rain, if not Tuesday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Let's go out 10 days, Friday the 3rd of November, short wave to the north, and this is suggesting some chance of showers. So again, much cooler, a big temperature change for the middle of next week and the latter half of the week, and then probably a chance of rain at times, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe not a big rain event, but if you stretch it out over 3 days, some spots could see a half inch or so. In fact, let's look at rain for Birmingham. This coming off the GFS ensemble. Still not a lot. The mean is only a little over a half inch, but some of the members of the ensemble are over 2 inches. This is valid between now and the 9th of November. But no doubt, we're going to turn very cool next week. You can see low 80s for the weekend. And then Halloween on Tuesday, the high dropping to 66. And if you're in the Tennessee Valley, you might be in the 50s all day. And then even down into central Alabama, highs possibly in the 50s Wednesday, lows in the 40s. And again, note Thursday morning, the low 40. And if we could clear out, we might see some 30s. But again, that's pretty high confidence in a sharp change to cool weather for the latter half of next week. And hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14-day outlook. This is for November 1st through the 7th. And if this is right, temperatures near or maybe a little below average. Hey, let's roll some kid cam video. Looky here, 6th graders. I got a room full of them. Brooks Elementary School, Lauderdale County, home of the Lions. I love it. They were great today. We had a lot of fun. They were just so good. Talking about the science of meteorology up in Killen, had a marvelous time today, and they were outstanding. So again, to all of the 6th grade students, the teachers, all the administrative staff at Brooks Elementary School, Lauderdale County, Alabama, you guys are looking good. Love those Lions. Great visit today. So tomorrow we'll be in Hueytown, home of the Golden Gophers. Actually going to see some of the young ones out at First Methodist. And then Thursday, I'm in Cullman County at Welty Elementary School. Looking forward to that. And then on Friday, Forest Oaks Elementary in Chelsea. And again, I do believe I'll stay in Chelsea for the Friday night Rivals game of the week. And again, still waiting for details on that. But no book signing on Saturday. We're going to take a day off. Hey, don't forget to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Right across the hall in Studio A. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.